From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Here's Cody Bellinger.
First baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And an important bat for them, batting fifth in this one, Trevor Story. Late on that fastball. Suarez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. Bounce to third. Throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. That is the inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, Cam Schlittler. What do we have on him? Digging in, Fatty McGee.
Second baseman, number 0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Jesus Zito. So stepping in for Boston, Jody Jones. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Lyle Theophanopoulos up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's a 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. She beats the throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Runner on at first with one gone, and now the shortstop, Jesus Zito. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. This one's smoked on its way out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
Here's a big power threat. Billy Big Dog. The 1-1. Flips one to left. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Bobby Butts. Oh, and a nice sliding stop. The beat for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here in Boston, top of the second. So the Boston Red Sox have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
But we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the air, left field. Dominguez takes it in for the out. One away.
Batting 8.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Bunting, and it's in the air. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's Contreras now. Man at first, one away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Well struck left field. And it bangs off the monster. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now, Fatty McGee. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Second home run of the inning for him, and they boost their lead. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead, Jesus Zito up next for the Red Sox. Ripped on a line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one in the air. Jones. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And now 1 and 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Butts has a beat on it, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, Bobby Bucks. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That smash towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rips that one to right. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now an 8-0 game. It's an AL East matchup. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Big dog. Couple of steps in, and there's one down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Yanks hitless so far in the game.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Two down, nobody on. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order. Goal. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle.
Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Another homer. His second homer. Now on the bump, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jody Jones. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Theophanopoulos turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And next for the Red Sox, Lyle Theophanopoulos. And she's already left her mark on this game.
She certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Jesus Zito. The 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now. We go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trevor Story. The 1-1. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Jazz goes down on strikes.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. This is Red Sox. Back here at Fenway, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. He sends a rocket to left, his 7th home run of the season. And now, Cedar Rafaela. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. And a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. The relay to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Manager out of the dugout now. Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Ball to strike. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now that is second baseman, number 0.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Fatty McGee. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ballgame.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight two-out hits. Now the number 2 hitter, Jody Jones. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 3-run homer, his second homer of the night, and they add on.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Lyle Theophanopoulos. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now it's the shortstop, Jesus Zito. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run blast. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Next to hit, Billy Big Dog. That one is hammered right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Relay to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. They bring 9 to the plate and 6. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. That one way inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. And he threw the back cage run up on strikes. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Bellinger working through some struggles lately. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. On the ground, Zito handles, throws to first, and Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show. New England. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Bucks.
Number 41.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the green monster. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Grisham under it. One down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. The 3-1. Rip, but it curls foul. Three-two, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it hits off the monster. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Matty McGee. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. The relay in there. He's safe. Runners at second and third and one out. Jody Jones now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Base hit. One run is in. The relay throw. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Digging in, Lyle Theophanopoulos. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again.
She's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if she pops another one here.
Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. We're through 6 full. The Bo Sox. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Ball.
And Judge spoils that one. Two now. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. Here's Stanton now. 2-1. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. That one
That's
misses.
the ball.
Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Red Sox. Shortstop, number 13.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 20-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Stepping in, Billy Big Dog. There's a line drive to left field. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, number 41.
2-1 now. Fair ball. Throws to second. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And now Cedar Rafaela.
Rafaela.
Man at second. Now a drag bunt, 3rd base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it
And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 23-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jody Jones up next for the Red Sox. This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer, his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead It's 25-0.
Nah, he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs.
So 2 down. Lyle Theophanopoulos digs in now. She lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time.
Hey.
She's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, number 13.
And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Strike 2. And that bunted towards third. To first, ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Back now at Fenway, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. That's out to center field. Zito should have this one. And there's one away.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Yankees yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. And a ball and 2 strikes. And add another ball. That's number 17. What a game. 8 down, 1 to go. Still a 0 in the hits column. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom of the 8th. Bobby Bucks getting ready to hit. Drops one down in front of the plate. He's safe.
Too late.
On with
He's
a
in
bunt
there.
single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Bunting for a hit. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So stepping in from Boston, Jarren Duran.
Center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Here's a 1-1. And a bunt towards
Foul
third.
ball.
And that's just foul. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, David Bednar. He last pitched 2 days ago. The 1-1. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Good job to fight that one off.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Making 18 strikeouts on the day.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Got him swinging for the kill. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This could end it.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. He's got it. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.